Here's a full breakdown of a seller finance deal I have at a 0% interest rate. And basically the whole thing from start to beginning, how to really make this deal work. So we're going to look at, this was actually called from a deal machine. So I guess we can take you right from the beginning, right? How I found this deal. So I was on deal machine. I did have VA that I was paying about $4, $5 an hour to cold call. I would give her a list from like a bulk data source like Real Estate IQ, but then I would also go to an area that I wanted to have, wholesale deals or rental property. So specifically, if we're talking seller finance, I know like, hey, this is a good area. It's good, well appreciating. I went to Euless. So this is in between DFW, right? So right in the mid cities. It's very like highly appreciating area, and it's right by the airport. So there's there's not a lot of land to build on, and the rental rates are really good because people want to be close to the airport. So basically what I did is I went to the draw filter right here on the top left. So I went and pressed on this. My computer's kind of glitching, but you can press draw. If my computer will load, let's see. Gotta move this thing. Right. So I'm gonna press start drawing. I can go around like a whole area, right? And I could go like this and draw around whatever area it is I want, and then make sure to close it. You can do quick filters. I did absentee owners, free and clear, so they don't have a mortgage on it, meaning, I can do a seller finance purchase because they literally have no mortgage to pay off. And then I want off market. I'm going to go through some other filters here as well. Let's go more. Equity and value. We already did free and clear, so there's no mortgage on it. We can go to sale history, last sale date. I want to be, before I want it to be at least, they've owned it for a while. They're probably tired of owning it. I'm going to go back like 10 years. Confirm. And then you can go to the next thing. You can basically just keep going down this. So owner type, what I did is I found absentee owner. So someone that didn't live in the property. So he was a tired landlord. So someone that had a tenant in there. It doesn't have to be out of state. It should be on here somewhere. Owner type, location. Okay, absentee owner. Rest confirm. You can see it starts niching it down. So you could obviously make a bigger list of this, but like right here, I literally have 4 properties. So these are all people that have no mortgage, free and clear. They've owned it for 10 plus years and they don't live there. So it's probably a rental property, or maybe someone else lives there, right? But these people do sometimes get hit up more if they're absentee owners. So you don't have to technically go absentee. You could be maybe retired people that might be looking to sell. So you could go owner age at a certain time frame, but basically you can build the list, skip trace it, and call these people. You could send them a mailer straight from Deal Machine. You can also do the same thing on kind data. So we have this in there as well, but you can do similar, build your own list. So you can filter it by, the property type, the age, all the same things I just did, and then you can pay for that whole list. So very cool ways to do it right here. Deal Machine does have like unlimited skip tracing for the most part. You just pay a monthly subscription. Kind data, you would just pay like 3 cents a lead. So pretty cheap, but this one is nice because you can also just have that list on your phone if you get the app, and you can call these homeowners and start to do that pitch that we have in here. But to break down the one that we do have, because this is exactly how I found that deal. VA actually cold called it. He was open to an offer, and he wanted $300,000 to $330,000 for this house. So it's right here. This is the pictures I had from when I started to rent it, but property's worth about $340,000. So it's gone up since I purchased it. It was probably worth like $310,000 when I got it, but that's if it's in perfect shape. So house was obviously not in perfect shape. I had to go put some work into it, so it looks better now. These are since I rented it. It did not look like this completely. We had to clean it out a little bit. I redid the bathrooms right there, but ultimately it's worth about 340. I was able to get him at 300, but he would not go less. If I was going to wholesale this, I probably would have offered 210 or 200. He was adamant about getting 300,000. So basically I created a whole term with him. You can do this on Carl's mortgage calculator on your phone. So it's a lot easier to navigate on your phone, but you can put the property value, your down payment, your amortization, right? So what I'm trying to figure out ultimately is, if he wants 300,000, how can I reverse engineer this to where I'm going to make money renting this out and not have a crazy, down payment, so my return makes sense. So I figure out the house is worth about 340. So I don't want to really go over that. Make sure we have some equity. When you go to Rentometer, this is just a free rent calculator, and pretty average. Or pretty accurate. Sorry, my property right now rents out for 2,300. So this is pretty good, the average and the median. I currently have a tenant in there for 2,300. So I knew we could probably get around 2,200 to 2,400. So I'm going to make sure that my total payment is going to be less than that, right? So he wanted 300. He wanted like $40,000, $50,000 down. I was able to negotiate him down to 20,000. And then I always want to try and get 0% interest. So I don't usually talk about interest when I'm with a homeowner. I talk about the monthly payment he's going to be getting. So when we look at a monthly payment, if you take out taxes and insurance, so if we just remove these two things, I got him to $800 a month. He wanted about $1,200. We finally negotiated for like 4 months. Ultimately, I got him down 20,000 because the house needed some repairs, and $800 a month. So on my calculator, this comes out to about 29-year amortization. That means at 0% interest, after 29 years, this house would be paid off, but he needed all the money out within 10 years. He would not let it go the full 30. He's older. He wanted to make sure this house was cashed out. So I'll amortize it at 29 years to make sure it makes sense when I'm renting it out. So you can see right here, after taxes and insurance. So this is insurance. So it's going to be here divided by 12, but this will be, the taxes. You can find this on the county site, but my total payment's around $1,600, but it rents for $2,300, right? So I have a good amount of, spread with the cash flow. I have, equity in the property. It's worth $340, and I'm buying it at $300 for $20,000 down. So what I did is I actually went and got $30,000 from a friend. I think it was $35,000, and had him pay the down payment and some of the repairs. So now I actually am almost no money into this. I did have a plumbing issue happen, so I did have to pay for that. So I had like $8,000 out of my pocket. Make sure to get your properties inspected before, but basically almost very little money I had to bring to the table. I was able to make the $1,600 a month payment plus like $300 to my private money lender, and I still cash flow like $200-$300 a month. So pretty cool deal right here. But ultimately, this is how you're going to reverse engineer it. You need to figure out what the taxes are. Your insurance, pretty standard right here. If you're in Texas, it can be a little high, but figure that out. Reverse engineer it with the interest rate by either using this offer calculator that we have on the modules, or you can go to Carl's mortgage calculator. And if you really want to see how this all works, you can go to what the summary looks like on your phone, and it'll show what is being paid interest, what is being paid for principal. So obviously, if you are at a 0% interest rate, it's all principal getting paid down. So that's why this deal is so crazy at these 0%, because every single year I'm getting, what is 804 times 12, $10,000 of equity that I'm gaining every single year of this property, just off principal pay down, not any appreciation that is also being added on top. So pretty cool deal, but this is a full breakdown of that one. If you want to see the recorded calls and negotiations I have with him and another property I own at a 0% interest rate, check the videos below.